Hey, welcome back y'all to a new episode of RadflixTV. Thank you so much for checking out today's 4th episode here on Radflix. So far we did a July the 4th ride, a sundowner ride with our buddy in his Hypermotard RVE. Our last video, my first voiceover that I did while I was on my vacation with the MT-09. And in today's video we're going to be heading out of Berlin. We're going to be escaping Berlin in some terrible weather, going for an awesome 300-kilometer, 5-hour road trip together. My 2022 Ducati Hypermotard, and we're going to head over here to the Lower Saxony region of the Harz National Forest. We've got a lot of epic videos planned in the upcoming weeks here on RadflixTV, so help us get to 100 subs by the end of the year, and hit that subscribe button. I can't wait to show you guys as well too our new upgraded POV camera in today's video, and we should also get some epic 360 footage. So without any further delay, let's jump on our bike, get out of Berlin, and head over here to the Harz National Forest for an awesome 7-day radcation together here on RadflixTV. Enjoy the show. We're heading out of the city today, y'all, for our first proper rad venture together. We're heading about 275, 300 kilometers away from Berlin. That'll take me around 4.5, 5 hours, depending on the traffic and the weather. But we just gotta get out of the city. That's just always the first challenge here living in Berlin, is getting out of the city. Where I live, I can get out of the city fairly quickly, but for this ride we do need to cut through the city, unfortunately, which then requires a little bit of patience and a little bit of mindfulness here riding around in the rain. So there ahead, there's also a speed camera there, for example. If you look ahead there, that like pole with the 3 lights with like the 3 windows, that is a speed camera in Berlin. There. Hi. Hey, there across the street, the Deutsche Opera House here in Berlin. I'm glad that guy didn't pull out. That would have been not pretty. Oh, see, that guy wants to turn too. You gotta be careful here. Just gotta get out of this friggin' city all in one piece, and I'll be a happy camper. We got about 4 or 5 hours ahead of us. I do need to get gas at some point. Nice, all the roads here are drying up, I can see already, which is good. Hopefully as we get out of the city, the roads will clear up and dry out for us, and hopefully the sun will come out. Yeah, let's go to Shell. Try to always just get Shell gas. That's just where I prefer getting gas for the Hypermotard. Let's just stop here real quick, grab some gas, and we'll be good to go. I put in the tank number. Zapfsäule auswählen. Okay, so they're going to authorize the pump for us. Look at this bike. It was spotless when we left not so long ago. But okay, let's keep it going for sure. It's fine. Cool, I'm done. That's why I like the Shell app. I don't need to go inside, take off my helmet, take off my gear. Look at this pump and go. I can recommend that. We got now some benzene in the Hypermotard. Don't leave it on the trip meter. Okay, let's get out of here. Continue getting out of Berlin, y'all. Let's get out of Berlin. Alright, follow the road for 45 kilometers, Kalimoto says. So, that's what we'll do. Perfect. Hopefully in like the next 5 or 10 minutes we'll be out of the city all here on RadflixTV. Leaving Berlin behind us on this wet and drizzly day, but the sun is coming, the sun is breaking, so hopefully we'll have some good weather here shortly. I left my X2 camera in my book bag on purpose because I don't trust it being weatherproof, I don't trust it being waterproof necessarily. Since that's our only 360 camera, I'd rather wait until we're certainly here out of the city with some good weather above us. I may need to stop the bike so I can put on my other ND filter. We're rolling around today filming this with our new Action 6 camera from DJI, and as well the Mic 3 from DJI as well. Awesome, you know, the sun's coming out. That's rad. Alright, let's pull over here somewhere so I can adjust a little bit of my camera settings. I think we'll swap out the ND filter. It was so dark this morning, I had the ND filter 8 on. Look at that, that's what I mean. As soon as the city ends, it is countryside. Like there's no suburbs. This is what they call the suburbs. We're back there in Spandau was. So now we're just out of the city. The city's over. And we gotta go about maybe 4 hours ahead. Well, that's good. It should be a good fun ride. The rain's over. The weather's getting better. The road is dry. That's all I care about. The bike is filthy, but whatever. So, lead cell. Let's see what that means now when you see that yellow sign. That you're like now back in a city. You're like back in like a town. Slow it down. 50 kilometers an hour is the speed limit in towns. They always have like speed cameras and this kind of stuff. You gotta be mindful. Here's not 30, even slower. This little town here. Okay, there's like another speed camera there ahead of us. Yeah, exactly. Let me find a spot to pull over, check my camera. Maybe now we can put out the Insta360 X2, try to capture some nice footage while the sun is out and the rain has stopped. Nice, y'all. Sun's out. We got now the Insta360 X2 camera rolling. We got now Berlin behind us. We now left Berlin already. It was terrible weather, but thankfully now the sun is out. We got the X2 camera rolling. We got about 3 hours and 20 minutes ahead of us. We got the all new Action 6 from DJI. We swapped out our aging GoPro Hero 8 camera now. And now if we get some good rad footage for y'all here, rolling around on the Hypermotard on some of the best roads, hopefully, that Germany has to offer. Our first video really was a soft relaunch, getting me back into content creation, rolling around there the 4th of July, showing you guys some of the main sites here in Berlin. And that was just a single camera footage with the GoPro Hero 8, and then the Rode wireless mic with a wired lavalier microphone going to my helmet. Recording at the time 24-bit. We did that video, and then our second video there was on the Sundowner, rolling around with our buddy on his Hypermotard RVE, checking out Kraftwerk and seeing some pretty rad motorcycles there at Kraftwerk. And then our last video was just released there with the Yamaha MT-09. That was an awesome video. I hope you guys got a chance to check out that video. That was my first voiceover video that I've ever done. I would love to know what you guys thought about that video. Little known fact, I had recorded that actually back in 2024. So the 150 or so Instagram followers on Radflix Berlin knows that it was actually filmed back in 2024. Alright, I dropped a comment about that, I dropped a post about that on my Instagram back in 2024 that the video was coming soon. I just didn't know it'd take me a good 2 years to find my voice, to figure out the story that I wanted to tell. But I really had a good time rolling around in that Yamaha. It's a really nice bike, and if I get a chance, I really want to check out the Yamaha MT-09 SP. That would be awesome. But yeah, to get out here, we just left Berlin behind us. We got about another 3 hours and 20 minutes to go. I'm taking you guys together on our first rad adventure, heading out for about 7 days on the Ducati Hypermotard. We're going to be going out to the Harz National Forest. Really beautiful motorcycle scenery out there, from really good roads. You should get some epic shots, hopefully. And as you've seen here, you know, we've already now swapped out, or we've already upgraded the GoPro Hero 8 camera. That thing was a pain in the butt. So now we have the DJI Action 6 camera. I'm really happy with it. It really feels really nice in the hand. And I'm hoping that we get some good epic footage for y'all here on RadflixTV. Shout out to the young man Chaseontwowheels. He made this video about his motovlog setup. And it's a really good video. I can recommend it to anyone looking to do any sort of moto vlogging for setting up either the DJI Action 5 or 6, and as well the whole microphone setup, both wired and wireless. So I don't need to repeat everything that he said in his video. I'll leave a link to it below, but definitely shout out to Chaseontwowheels. Thank you for your informative video. Hopefully you can see here the results and the quality of the DJI Action 6 camera using your exact settings that you had mentioned in your video. The only difference really is that I'm running an ND8 filter right now. The Insta X2, I know, like I said in the Yamaha video, it's aging. It's an old camera. I don't know, but 2019, 2020, it's an old camera, but it works. I was a little bit torn. I wasn't sure whether or not I wanted to upgrade the Insta360 camera first, or my POV mount here, my chin mount camera. I ultimately decided to wait for the 360 camera because the X6 is dropping any day now. It could be out by the time this video is out, or the Osmo 362 is also supposed to come out this year. I'm not sure yet. For me, what's important are interchangeable lenses, and also a good battery life, and decent picture quality, of course, right? But definitely interchangeable lenses is crucial. The Insta X2 here does not have interchangeable lenses, right? It's a fixed lens. That's the lens that we have, so if that thing breaks, that camera's cooked. Thankfully, so far in all the years that I've used it, it has had no issues, so it's a quite robust, strong lens, thankfully. But that's why I decided to swap out first our action camera, our POV camera here, to the DJI Osmo 6. On these bumpy roads, the SP suspension is quite firm. You definitely feel it more of these dips and bumps in the road compared to the Insta. Nice sunny day, y'all. We need to pull over, swap out my ND filter. I gotta find a point where we can pull over. Let's see. Yeah, ND filter 32. I wonder how this is gonna look like in the editing booth. really curious to see how it looks in the editing booth there in Resolve. Hopefully we get this nice blue skies. Get a good capture here of the entire valley ahead of us. And wind turbines as far as the eye can see. Dotting here the landscape. Very interesting design. Such clean, wide open roads. Octone tension. Telling us to slow down. Perfect, y'all. 12 kilometers ahead. As you see, the sun is coming down here. It's been a long day so far. More than 5 hours in the saddle today. Over 300 kilometers. Over 300 kilometers ridden today. Not bad. We get to check out our new DJI Action 6 camera. Really nice. I'm really happy with it so far. We also got to try out our different ND filters. The ND 8, 16, 32. Currently we got the 16 on as the day is coming down. We started with the 8 and we moved to the 32 and it started getting real sunny. So hopefully we'll be able to see some of the differences in today's video from these neutral density filters from DJI. And I'm really excited to hear how the Mic 3 turns out. The whole 32-bit float audio should be good. So that, along with the Rode wireless audio book bag mic, I think we should have some good audio and video for today's Radflix episode. I really appreciate you guys taking the time to roll around with me. If you watched this video to the end, I really appreciate it. All your support and all your comments mean the world to me. It helps me grow the channel. Last thoughts. It's been a great day. The bike has been running really well. The Insta360 X2 crapped out on us a little bit. I'm not sure if it's defective or if it's just drained. Hopefully it's just drained and we can charge it so we can get some good rad footage here for Harz National Forest for y'all. I want to be able to get one good track for you guys going around the whole forest track. It should be a really good ride. Some really good motorcycling roads out there. And yeah, we're just kind of going here, a little bit of a live practice with the new Action 6 and its ND filters. So that would then, for the Harz Mountain and moving on, I'll be able to lock in our whole editing style and editing workflow. And you go straight. Okay. Y'all, next little preview of our next video. This is the Harz National Forest, like right on the edge of it, and riding into it. But yeah, we're gonna do a whole dedicated video to riding around here in our next video here on RadflixTV. You should find some really good roads, some good visuals, some good scenery here to check out. So, hope you guys enjoyed today's video here on RadflixTV. I can tell that my voice is just about dying right now. My voice is finished from talking all day, but I really appreciate you guys checking out today's video, and I'll let you guys get in real soon here on RadflixTV. I'll see you next time here, rolling around the Harz National Forest together. You guys have fun on your motorcycles, and I'll catch you guys getting real soon here on RadflixTV.